Today, I need you guys to be honest. When you look at me, do I give off the vibe of somebody who is going to do something very important? I hope I am, because guys, I'm going to do something very important. I am going to register as a voter in Kenya. Kenyan politicians have a habit of thinking we are like our parents. We will not vote, and the youths are just yapping. Kura ipigwi online. Guy, leo hii, I have dressed. I am going to register. Kusema na kutenda. It's kusems na kutends. Take your national ID card. Go to any IEBC offices in your constituency, any constituency of your choice. Give them your ID, register, let them take your biometrics, so that come 2027, it's not just, oh, tulikuwa tunasema, tutawatoa, and we don't have anything to back us up. I don't know if I should add this belt or not, guys. What do you think? I feel like this look is nice. With or without the belt? With the belt or without the belt? Don't let any of your friends be gossiping with you and they've not voted. We don't want lazy friends. Go and register to be a voter. Go and register to be a voter. ID card is all you need. Go and register. Roundy, it's very early in the morning. In my head like this, I already know who is leaving office and who is not leaving. I already know. This is the time. It's to just demote them. Early in the morning. We are not our parents. Talk no back. If you are my friend and you've not decided to go and register, I'm gonna cut you off very early in the morning. How do I look? Do I give off a serious citizen vibe or what? All those shere. The first thing I'm gonna ask you is wapi kura? Wapi kura? Wapi kura? Wapi kura? Wapi kura? Because how are you going to say so and so is going to be 1 term, so and so is going to be 2 term, so and so is going to be 4 term, and you don't have an ID card, voters, whatever? Where? Go and register. And those 2 women for being given 50, where? Songe. Wala tani ya sibongo lala. Sawa, let me slay. Never the name. No. Wait, that's not good. I don't have a politician not trying to answer boy, but I don't look at people. And when you're not talking. Oh, thank you for granted. Give me that back. What's that? Namsi, kura, please. Sana, para si bado japatikana.
I am cancelling anybody, any young person out there that is not gonna pick a voter's card. Staki story yako. By the way, staki ukue fan. Kama hauna kura. Everybody must get a bloody vote. Go to your village. Heck, go to your estate. Kama unaishi Mara, tafuta pali ya IBC office iko. Kama unaishi Kisii, tafuta pali ya IBC. Watu wangu hapo Kisumu, kila msee atafute IBC office iko wapi. There is absolutely no way that you will come here and start using hashtags to push agendas when you could have had a vote. This month, October, it is voter registration month. Everyone, every young person that watches this, that listens to me, must get a vote. This is when you decide your future. Don't say they don't like us. This is when you change your MCA. This is when you change your MP. This is when you change your senator, your women rep, your president, whatever. This is when you have that right. By the way, kama hauna kura, hauna right ya kwenda barabarani. Mimi nishawashua.
Endeleeni kabila kura na muendelee kuteta na ninyi mnatuangusha kwa sababu if there was any change to be seen, it will not be seen. Why?
I want to vote for better leaders, for a brighter future.
I want to have security when I'm older.
Kuna kura?
Yes. Kura nilichukua nikiwa kijana mdogo bana.
Kabisa Kuna kura? Sina kura.
Sina kura but naenda tu kuchukua. Mnaturudisha nyuma, mnatuangusha.
This country needs people who are thirsty to be on the table of people who make decisions.
Nibadilishe maisha, nipate do mob, nakato do mob sana manze.
Nataka youth wakuwe na employment opportunities, job opportunities, and also cost of living, at least ishuke, because right now it's really difficult to survive. So yeah.
Nataka kuona good governance, and finally if we can put a stop to the issue ya corruption.
Badilishe bei ya vyakula na bei ya shule pia. Na vitu mingi.
Wenye wana kura message kwa
wachukue kura tubadilishe maisha.
Ninyi tutapiga viboko. Unasikia venye huko high school kwa mambo laleni chini. Hivyo ndivyo tunawafanyia.
Mchukue kura kama nataka change. Gen Z especially, please. Chukueni kura.
Ni kura, kujeni tupige kura siku ya kura ikifika. Hiyo siku hata inafaa tuitishe off day, ikue holiday, sijui kwa nini iweke holiday.
Tukija una kura, tutakulalisha chini tukuchape viboko.
So guys, I'm just from Obosha Magazine's voter registration video, yeah? And nimeona vile amezungushwa, and I honestly think the government is doing that on purpose. Imagine alianza kileleshwa primary because she thought to herself that these people will be doing registration kwa polling stations, yeah? Kufika hapo akapata it's not the case. So akagoogle, akasearch kwa simu yake, akaambiwa aende Huduma Center. Kwenda Huduma Center akaambiwa hawafanyi Huduma Center. Huduma Center wakamtuma wapi? Anniversary Towers kwa ofisi ya ABC. Kwenda huko tena ati akapata sijui ati hawana mashini. Sijui mashini ya fingerprints. The babe went sijui to 4 different places. Ilibidi ameenda sijui West kwa DC ndio akwe registered. Na mimi I think sasa it's high time whoever has registered in a certain area kindly tell us the area. Ndio ikuwe easy kupata hizi maofisi.
I have a bit of a confession. At my very, very big age, I'm not a registered voter. I know, it's terrible. But better late than never, yeah? So let's go fix that. I started at Kilelesha Primary because I thought that they would also be doing registration at polling stations, but that was not the case, so I quickly got on my phone, did a search, and it pointed me towards Huduma Center. So yeah, Mimi, I got on a bike all the way to Huduma Center, only to find that they were also not doing registrations there. The lady at the desk pointed me towards Anniversary Towers at the IEBC office, so I got on another boda and headed there, only to find out that they did not have the machines, the fingerprint machines. So they told me I could either go to Railways or to the DC's office in Westlands. I was about to give up, but when I remembered how I had been turned into a freedom fighter, nguvu ikarudi. It was not really the most organized, but the process wasn't too slow either. You just fill out the form, do your fingerprints, and then you get the slip at the end.
I think 2027 will be the year that after that, speaking about young people, if we do not fulfill what we set out to do, will be a very difficult conversation we'll be having in this country. I think that like what we saw in Nepal, something very revolutionary, it still sticks in my mind. And when I see that, I feel like, you know, it was an exam we did together with Nepal, and they took everything, they copied everything from our name to the registration number and the answers to the questions. They did it. And when we feared in 2024 that our country will go into shambles, Nepal is still working. They have a new leader. And it was a Gen Z protest, and they quoted Kenya for that, and they thanked Kenya for giving the blueprint. And they didn't even elect a Gen Z. You'd think that it is a 20-year-old guy who's the president of Nepal, the prime minister. But they elected someone with experience, someone that they were confident in, and they elected the person on Discord, just on a social media app. And we are seeing a lot of that, those revolutions in Africa. Madagascar is going through a Gen Z revolution as we speak. Morocco is going through that as well. And you know, some of these moments are also driven by things that are happening across the world. When Americans are closing their borders, the Germans are closing their borders, you know, migration is an issue across the world. So we must learn how to fix home.
The government ya Kenya kwanza iko na some leaders who are scared of Gen Zs. Why are you scared of these kids? Kwani mko na low self-esteem? Na kwa nyinyi Gen Z, go register yourself as a voter. Kama uko 18 years and above, go register as a voter. Na kama huna ID na uko over 18, mbona ufanye hiyo kitu bana?
Watu wanaona Gen Z wakiwa pumbavu sana. Kwanza hii style yao ya kuchukua kura. Wako na upumbavu mingi, lakini hiyo upumbavu italeta kura mingi. Nimeingia mahali saa hii, nikapata jamaa wako na mzinga ya KC. Najua hawa vijana hawanyimanangi kitu. Sasa mmoja wao anaambia huyu mwingine siwezi kuwekea tot bado hujaregister. Yaani unanyimwa baka tot juu ya kukosa kuregister za voter. Wakianza hiyo, ati wewe hatuendi na wewe mahali kama hujaregister. Hatukunywi na wewe kama hawa hata wababas hoi. Mtu atakuwa anapewa chochote juu ya kuregister. Hawa Genz. Nimeshtuka sana. Hebu imagine ni walevi lakini unapata wakisema wewe tukuweke, tulikuambia asubuhi tu tukaregister ukakataa. Imebidi huyo aende akaregister. Akirudi sasa pia yeye apewe tot. Funda.
Kasongo must go, Kasongo must go. Umeregister kuwa voter wewe ama ni maandamano tu unataka kuenda ukule tear gas. Make sure you register right now. Continuous voter registration is ongoing until the end of October and we're moving into the second week of October, so we don't have much time. Make sure you observe those timelines, and how you can register is by walking into any IEBC station, because right now remote registration is possible. That means that you can be in Nairobi and register to vote in Kisumu. So that's possible, as well as I've heard that they have assigned IEBC clerks at Huduma Center. So if you are around Huduma Center or have gone in for another service, you can also register while there. If you have registered before or have voted before, you can also go to the IEBC website to just verify your details, because I've had stories of people who have registered before and then they come and find their details missing. So it's the time to sort all of that. If you don't know where you can find an IEBC station around you, the IEBC website has a list of all stations around different constituencies. You can either do that, or also you can ask around. Remember when you were looking for an ID, so you usually asked, where is the chief's office? And they showed you. Yeah, you can also do that. But make sure you register. Voting is the one way in which you can actually make an actual change. So make sure you register. I've seen some of my age mates actually registering right now. I'm super proud of you. Yes, I love it. We'll fight about where you were the past 3 times, but right now, focus. 2027 is the goal.
Final word, Jimmy. I'll allow you 30 seconds to say something to Kenyans.
My dear Kenyans, we are at a turning point in our history. And I call upon you all to participate with I and we in Safina in taking Kenya through the next phase of our liberation, called economic liberation. I plead with you to seize this moment, to look at every single leader that comes before you attempting to take your vote, to articulate to you the issues of your life, the issues of the day in Kenya. This is a moment for you to change history. It is our moment as a country. It was started by Genz, and we must complete this journey of liberating Kenya from the shackles of what was created in 1920 by the colonialist. You must arm yourself with that voter's card. You must participate in an election that answers your question when you X the box. It must be you you're voting for, not Jimmy, not whoever else. It is you yourself you're voting for. Your question must be answered when you're Xing that box. And that question can only be the next phase of our liberation, which is the economic. Join us in that liberation.
Thank you so much. That's where we come to a close.
Niko kazi wanachapati ni 10 bob baba, ni shilingi 10 peke yake.
10 bob na umeregister kama voter?
Voter? Hiyo bado sijaregister.
Ngoja nini? Enda register kama voter huko.
BBC leo tunawaletea habari kuhusu launching ya boobs za Vera Saidika, na wanaume wamejaa kuliko wanawake katika ile venue.
Sasa Genz mna report hizi nini? Uko na kura?
La hasha.
Na mna report hizi nini? Genz chukua kura, time ya maandamano mlitokea ati sijui 1 term 2 term. Hizi vitu enda chukua kura saa hii, cameraman enda chukua kura.
Wacha nikupige 2 term sasa. Wacha hii sana.
Genz mnatoa vita ya kucheza pool na mna vote. Enda chukua kura. Very nice. Leo nimekumiss bana. Genz mbona mnaibia Genz mwenzenu? Mpesi ni yake. Mregister kama voters. Enda mregister, enda mpige kura. Very nice.
Ile siku ni leo. Come with me as I propose to my mpoa. Come.
Mahari nini? Unaoa nini? Umechukua kura? Enda chukua voters card kwanza. Very nice. Hadi sasa tumerudi force.
Nakwambia Man U new team. Man U new team.
Kama ni kitu gani? Mmechukua vote. Enda mregister mpige kura. Very nice, very nice.
Wacha nijiekelea application na zamkie nende mjengo.
Uamkie mjengo gani? Umechukua vote. Enda chukua vote kwanza. Very nice.
Kiadi unaenda kutafuta kazi, uko na interview sahi.
Genz unaenda kutafuta interview, umechukua kura?
Bado sijachukua.
Enda uchukue kura kwanza. Very nice.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye mi wanapenda, so kanapenda toto chupa na haja nono.
Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua lies zipe nice.
Kono moja mbele, ngine yende rembe. Pile up, yoni.
Enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.